Hi, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and I wanted to show you the finished product on my art journal page. I know I started showing all the processes and everything the videos, but time got away from me and things kind of got wild around here with our last sale that we had and packing orders and all that, so I ended up finishing this late one night, and I just did not feel like doing the video at the time. So I wanted to go over everything though and let you know how I finished this. Let's see, I had already put on the stencils at the bottom, and I had already sprayed those, and I had used my artist stencil on the side and showed you how I did that. I used a little bit of the Bow Bunny glitter paste to make some clouds, and then I just took a little paint off and made more clouds, lighter clouds that way. Let's see, there we go. Then let's see, what did I do next? I went back in because this looked way too green for me down here and too dark, and I wanted to have a little color in it. So I went back in and I sprayed with some Lindy's. This is the Flat Fabio, can't get that word out today, Raspberry Lemonade, and I sprayed over the tops of the flowers, and then it still wasn't getting quite enough, so I took a paintbrush and just took some of this out of here and went back over that way. Then I still didn't like that it didn't show me enough color, so I took the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Big Brush Pen and I went over it with it, and this is in the pink. I think that's the color. Well, I know it's pink, but I was seeing if there was any. Pink Matter Lake is the name of it. And I went back over it a little bit with that. And then I also took the green Big Brush Pen and went over the stems at the bottom. And let's see, what else did I do? I think I took my brown one and I went underneath just to give it a little bit of shadow under the stems. And these, if you've never worked with these before, these are a really good pen to do your shadowing with and to use on top of your mixed media, on top of gesso or modeling paste or anything like that, because it doesn't dry permanent immediately. It dries permanently after a while, but as long as you've got your page prepped, you can put this down and then wipe a little bit and make it, it'll smear a little. Let me just show you. It's easier to show than tell. See? And then you can just wipe like that, and you can smear it out. So you don't have to worry about putting it down and, oh, it's too dark. Just take your finger or a baby wipe or whatever and wipe a little bit, and it'll blend it out, so you don't have just a bold effect there. Okay, then I took Martha Stewart punch and I punched out some butterflies just out of some random paper that I thought would work okay, and I just put those around in different areas, and I did go over the edges with a little bit of Distress stain, I think. Then these are my doors. They were chipboard. I just painted this one. This is the outside door with my curtain. This is the inside door with my curtain showing. And this represents the closed door and the open door. And let's see, what else did I do? I put a few of the little enamel dots, the glittery enamel dots on here. And then I just took random stamps and letters and whatever and made my wording. It just says, when God closes one door, he opens another. And this was just something that had been on my mind, and I needed to get it down on paper, because this is actually what happened to me years ago after my husband had his heart surgery, when I had fell and broke all the bones in my arm, and I lost my job because they weren't willing to wait for me to heal. So I lost my job, which was a very good job at the time. So that would put both of us out of work. And I ended up getting into this business. It started out very slow, started out not even making enough to buy gas or groceries or anything, and it's just kind of bloomed into what God wanted it to bloom into. So there was one door that closed in my life, but another door opened. And if you want to know more about this, I'll try to put up a blog post that'll kind of give you more detail. I don't want to go into all of it on YouTube, but if you want to know a little bit more about it, just visit my blog, and the link to it is underneath, and I'll try to get that blog post up probably tomorrow. But this is my first art journal page in this book, and I just wanted to let you see and just let you know that if you're standing back and looking at your blank pages like this and wondering what to do, just start. Something that's in your head, something that a life experience, just put that down on paper. Just put it down. Just start. That's what I did. I just started somewhere. And it will evolve into what you want it to be. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you this time, and I will be starting on another one. This one is just where I was playing using some of the new Delusions paints. I was just playing with those, and we'll be doing a page with these, doing an art journal page with these. So stay tuned. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.